Welcome. This is the subject of for electronics for the third year, fifth semester. We talk about but the phase controlled converters. So Satyam Bhai, Satyamurthy, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Surya College of Engineering and Technology. Now that first have to consider. So what is meant by phase controlled converters? Controlled means it conversion from one kind of phase is one kind of another kind of supplies conversions. In unit have to discuss about what are the basic devices we have to use to conversion process of AC to DC conversion, then DC to DC conversion, then DC to AC conversion, then AC to AC conversion. Now we have to discuss about the only the portions of AC to DC conversions. So the AC to DC conversions, only the parameter is using controlled mannerism and uncontrolled mannerisms. So what difference between controlled and uncontrolled means? So we have to be using for the only the diodes. We are using for the circuit in a diodes means kind of result on uncontrolled devices. So we getting the result of uncontrolled result. So whatever we give the input of the particular circuits, we get the outputs without controlling parameter. Suppose we need the controlling output. That means we are using for only controlled devices. So the SCR, TRIAC, MOSFET, IGBT, likewise these kind of devices are controlled basic parameters. So in this kind of devices we have our required output gain system. So that kind of device only using for the this phase only. So phase controlled converter means only we are using for this kind of devices or processing or applying doing like this. So controlled converters basically applications. First one is it is based on the power supplies. So first one is single phase power supply, three phase. So then it is classified three mode of classifications. First one in a single phase mechanism, semi converters. Second one fully converter. Third one dually converter. Likewise, three phase supply, semi converter, converter, and these are applications in based on the power supply in a phase controlled converters. So step by step we have to start. What is the semi converter? What is full converter? What is dual? Now the semi converter means it is only a one quadrant converter, and it has operates on only one polarity sides. So it is not operating a dual process. It is based on only a single parameter sides. Full, it is a two quadrant converters, and the polarity of the output can be either positive or negative sections. However, the output current of the converters are one polarity only, which means the fully converter on dual power supply. Maybe in a AC power supply, it has a positive power supply, negative power supply. So the positive power supply, it will be an operator one kind of mode, and negative power supply, it will be operator one kind of force. So that is the representation of full converters. The dual converters, it can operate in four quadrants. Both the output is an voltage and current. Both the terms are positive side and full negative sides. That means So we are using for the fourth quadrant graph sheets. In the first quadrant, it is the voltage and current are positive sessions. So we get the power supply positive only. Then second quadrant sessions, we have the current is a positive value, then voltage is a negative term. So that we get the result of the output is negative result, negative power. Then third quadrant, the both current voltage terms are the negative side, but we get the result of the power is positive power. Then quadrant in the fourth, that voltage is a positive voltage, the current is a negative side, then we getting the of the power negative. So the what is the conclusion means the first quadrant and the third quadrant we getting the positive power supply results, but the direction of the power is the first quadrant in voltage and current is our positive direction, forward direction, and the third quadrant current and voltages are the negative directions. So that, but in this condition, the getting the power is positive. And similarly, in we have to consider second and quadrant. The second and fourth quadrant resulting are getting a negative power supply. But here, the second quadrant, the current is a positive current. Fourth quadrant, the voltage is a positive voltage. But getting the results, it is a negative kind of power supply. So this kind of the informations you have to discuss in step processing mechanism, and yes, apply for the which kind of devices we have to using to apply, then what are the parameters to get the result of outputs from this kind of conversions. First we have to discuss semi-conversion process. Here we are using a input voltage side, it is transfer using a transfer side, then getting a secondary voltage. The secondary voltage, the current flows through the resistor 1 T1, then it is connected to the load. Here we are using a resistive only. So in a semiconducting device, we typically have to use for three set of load conditions. One is R load condition, second is RL load, resistance and inductance loads, then RLE loads, then resistance, inductance and capacitive loads conditions. Different of loads we have to apply in a single semiconducting device, then full controlled converter, then dual converters also. So this is the parameter conditions you have to apply. Then what is the result we get from the respective circuits? Here using only a R load conditions. So the R load condition means first we have to get the input from the primary side, then it is transferred by using a transformer action, and the secondary is getting the power, then secondary transfer the current to the thyristor in a forward directions. The forward direction anode to cathode only they are conducting. Then the third point, the gate is triggering, all the triggering, then only the thyristor will be operated. Now before the triggering operations, the line will be goes to resistive load, then resistive load to the primary, then secondary of the transformer. So this is single circuits for the operations. Now the SCR will be turned on during firing pulse period. The firing pulse period at most may be after the 0 degree value. So it is depends upon our controlling mechanisms. What is our controlled value we getting the respective output terms means. So that only we have to adjust the firing pulse value, that is alpha value, so that we get a result of the respective output from the controlled unit. Now The firing pulse is given to the gate signal after the thyristor will be fully on the condition. Then only we get the results from the R load. Now you see the graph, the supply voltage, it is a Vs is the maximum we reach in a positive, then negatively we have to reach the maximum, then reach out the 2 pi value. Now we see the output term, the maximum voltages start from 0 is not getting, so up to the maximum value is a alpha value, that is a firing pulse value. After the getting the result of the terms, so that only the power will be start from alpha to pi. So this is the period only we getting the results. So this period of output is only enough for using this kind of control mechanism. So this kind of the output only getting some kind of the progress only. So this process only positive half cycle portions only. Now or the reach the pi value, it will be at 0 condition up to the 2 pi value, because here there is only one SCR induction portion is progressing. So it will be conduct only the positive actions. So already we say the semiconducting is a single semi conversion. So semi conversion means it is conversion only a positive directions or negative directions. Here we are fixing the positive portions, so it will be a converting positive half cycle only, so that we get the results from alpha to pi value, then pi to 2 pi is a 0 value, then after that the 2 pi it start from up to the value of alpha, then it will be start from 2 pi plus alpha up to 3, continuously progress positive half cycle of the output sides. Okay, now the derivation portions comes on average output voltage. Now you see the VDC is a DC output term, it is equal to 1 by 2 pi. What is meant by 1 by 2 pi? The 2 pi is a fully completed cycles, the 2 is a complete full cycle. So what is the output we getting means a single portions only, so that we put the 1 by 2. Suppose we get the double the side of output means we put 2 by 2. So now here the output, we get the output from this portion is only one portion, so that we are putting 1 by 2 pi. Then minimum limitation, maximum limitation is into VDC into d omega t. Now the term VSC supply voltage is Vm into sin omega t and d omega t. Now the limitation, what is output getting from these portions? So we give result to alpha up to pi. This is the our output portion. So the minimum portion is alpha, maximum portion is pi. So we putting the integration limiting alpha to pi. So getting the result from this equation, integrating the sin is cos. So putting the terms pi and alpha, finally we get the terms of v by 2 pi into 1 plus cos alpha. So these are the results of the maximum DC voltage we are getting. Sorry, average output voltage. Suppose we getting the maximum output voltage. When we getting the alpha is a 90 degree. Alpha is 90 degree means cos 90 is 0. So sorry, the maximum value is cos is 0 means cos 0 is equal to 1. So the 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So 2 by 2 is a denominator and numerator term will be cancelled. So finally we get the Vm by pi. So it is the maximum value of the output voltage in the period of alpha is equal to 0. When we get the minimum value terms will be getting from this equation means we get the minimum output from the alpha is equal to 90 degree. 90 degree, the total term will be comes to 0 value. Then normalized voltage. Normalized voltage means simple. So normalized voltage Vn is equal to actual VDC voltage by max voltage, that is equal to 0.5 into 1 plus cos alpha. Then RMS voltage. Then voltage is equal to root of so VDC voltage the root values. So 1 by 2 integration limit alpha up to pi Vm square n square omega d omega t. So finally you have to conclude the terms Vm by 2 root of 1 by pi into pi minus alpha sine to alpha by. So this is the terms how to conclude the average output voltage, maximum output voltage, normalized output voltage, and RMS output voltage. These are terms of from semi-conversion process of a phase controlled converter portion. Thank you.